Alcohol, 46%, quite a lot. Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning. I'm the master taster of Whisky.com. And today we have an Auchentoshan here in my cask. It's an independently bottled Auchentoshan from the independent bottler Signatory Vintage, which owns today the Aroma distillery, formerly situated in Edinburgh and still independent. This Auchentoshan is from the unchill filtered collection, which means that this whiskey is not chill filtered. It is matured, or it was matured in bourbon barrels, but looking at the color, with the age of 15 years from 1999 until 2015, the exact dates are the 1st of September 1999 and February 23rd of 2015. For these 15 years and ex-bourbon barrels, these barrels have to have been refill casks. The cask numbers, there are two of them, so it's no single barrel. It's 800,260 and 800,261. What are we able to learn from these numbers? Well, Auchentoshan is not able to fill 800,000 casks a year. No. But it shows that the independent bottler has bought at least 2 casks. And if you look behind the scenes, then there are very few independent bottlers who are able, financially, and willing to buy half a truckload or a full truckload, a complete distilled batch of a distillery. And Signatory Vintage had done that. And today they have, from the vintage 1999, still several casks, if not a lot of casks, in their warehouses. And well, when these bottles are gone, they will wait a few months and then start to bottle the next casks. So from year to year, the age of these whiskies rise. And this one is now 15 years old, and a few years ago I had a predecessor bottle which was only 14 or 13 years old. The character of those casks are quite similar because they are coming from the same batch. The casks typically came from the same source, and therefore the result of the maturation should be quite similar. Not really identical, but quite similar. And bottling 2 consecutive casks will lead to an average aroma. That's it. And the price of this bottle rises from year to year because each year the whiskey is older, and by bottling older casks. So the color is not too dark. This means refill casks. And Auchentoshan is distilling on 3 stills after each other. And the ABV from the raw whiskey is quite high, around 80% ABV. And this leads to a smooth whiskey because all those oily products are left behind due to the threefold distillation. Alcohol, 46%, quite a lot. And this is the first whiskey I have today. And if I'm able to smell alcohol, then it's clear that the distillery character, that the own taste of the whiskey is quite low. The alcohol is quite intense, and when you had a whiskey to compare with before, then you can say, well, this is more intense than the one before. But starting your day or starting this evening tasting whiskies, and this is the first one, you have a problem to bring yourself into balance to other whiskies. So there, the alcoholic note is a good idea to compare with. Fruitiness. Light, very light vanilla. Some caramel, not sweet. The one I had several years ago had been very sweet and like candy or a cream liqueur, that's sweet and caramel. This one is less, shows a more fruity character. In the back there's already some oakiness. Have a sip. The fruitiness develops into orange and, well, bitter orange. Like the marmalade might be too sweet, but this bergamot is too fruity, too intense, too oily. This is like orange peel. And in the back there's some cacao and beginning coffee. The oak is there. Yeah. The price is already quite high, close to 60. And well, it's quite old whiskey. And if you compare it with the original bottlings of Auchentoshan, where you less and less find ages on the label, then this one is reasonably priced. Yeah, you have to be realistic. So have a look at your local dealer in the shelves if you find this wonderful, light and fruity Auchentoshan single malt whiskey from the Unchill Filtered collection. And if you like to discuss this whiskey with me, please ask your questions on our vlog on Whisky.com.